This is plum. This is lavender. This is periwinkle. This is puce. This is mulberry.
Josh, those are all shades of purple. What are you doing? Let's go.
Fine. I guess I'll just settle for eggplant.
Hey everybody!
Hello, you beautiful babies. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back to Booze Reviews as we review RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12, and this is episode 11.
Oh, we almost to the finish line, bitch. 6 bitches left.
Yeah, let's drink to that.
Cheers to Armenia.
Our little mascot, Harry the Hedgehog, or something. I guess that's his name, but he's here with us today, so send some love to him. Ooh.
So what do you think,
He's
Brandon?
drunk.
Last week we had a double Shantae, you stay.
Heidi. Shantae, you stay. Jackie Cox. Shantae, you stay.
We're still at 6 bitches.
Yep, no one went home, so they're back in the workroom, and of course they're talking about that track record. Jada now has 3, Gigi has 3,
That's right.
Sherry has 2.
Yep. And Heidi had a epiphany that she doesn't have any.
Jackie's feeling positive, almost like she had a epiphany last night, like the smoke cleared out of her head.
You said epiphany.
Is it not epiphany?
Epiphany.
Epiphany?
It starts with an E, not an H.
I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Epiphany. Bitch, learn something new every day, I guess. All right.
Right now, all eyes are now still on Crystal and Jackie.
Yes.
One of them has got to pick up a W if they're trying to stay in the game.
Do something, yeah.
Do something. RuPaul coming in with his suit this week. What did you think?
I loved it. I hate all that paisley and big shit he's been wearing lately. I'm like something sleek, elegant, simple, red suit, white button down with the wide collar,
Yeah.
a used car salesman, heel.
So, I hear what you're saying, and I'm taking all that into consideration. Croc. Fuck you, Croc. Okay? No, you are RuPaul.
You're not allowed to wear red, bitch.
It's not the red. It's the fact that these are the suits that we give to the straight men when they participate on the show. Like, you are RuPaul. You need a full fantasy.
That's all right.
But I will say the sleeves on the white shirt added something.
They were trying to do something, weren't they?
Yeah, so Croc.
Still a croc. This week we get a mini challenge. We haven't had the puppets for a while. So the Puppets Bitch Fest is back.
Because everybody loves puppets. God, I missed this challenge.
Hey, you get to stick your hand in a big hole and reach around and feel for something and pull out a bitch.
Behind scandals in Asheville a couple of times. Yeah, so who are your highlights in this challenge?
None of them, really, to be honest. You didn't get to read all the bitches, so you got to pick one of them. The cool thing was you got to make them up, which was kind of funny because
drag them up.
They did the Gigi's little ball dress. I thought that was cute.
Yeah.
And then I liked how Sherry set Heidi's hair on fire. It's gone.
That was funny.
And then Jackie did a funny tribute to Sherry, but mostly it was like, eh.
Yeah, I think, Jackie wins. Yay. So
Yay.
yay, Jackie. But I think Jackie was, I don't know if we thought it was the most funny because they've edited Sherry out so much.
Yeah.
So I bet those were like good spot on Sherry things, but whatever, it's harmless. Jackie's still wondering if these 3 mini challenges add up to one maxi challenge win.
Bitch, 3 wrongs do not make a right.
Ooh, 3 wrong.
Just kidding. Just kidding, Jackie.
Gonna let you be wrong 3 fucking times.
That's why that bitch is here still. She'd be winning some of those little things.
The mini, okay.
Right? That counts for something.
In Achilles' point system, it does.
And see, there you go. Check out.
This week, the girls have a maxi challenge.
Yes.
And they must perform in one-woman shows.
Yes.
And they will be mentored and judged by our special guest judge of the week.
EGOT, legendary actress.
Miss
Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Whoopi, Marley girl, you in danger. That came up about 8 times.
Whoopi, there ain't miss nothing. If a name like Whoopi, you better call me Whoopi.
She let the girls have and to have
That
this
was
week.
awesome.
So love seeing her there. So with this challenge, unlike previous ones where it was like a stand-up routine specifically, this one could have been anything. It's a one-woman show. You can do anything. It's your show. Do your show.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
It really is a stand-up routine, in my opinion. It's like, if you're not funny, sorry, it's like you're going home or you're on the bottom. I thought it was a great opportunity. Can you imagine, as a queen and just the personality, not even comedy, but working with RuPaul and Whoopi Goldberg and getting feedback on
these rehearsals, yeah. Mm-hmm. So the rehearsals, I like the rehearsals. I think the standouts for that and the feedback that they got was they kind of tell Jackie and Heidi the same thing. If you're going to do this sort of storytelling and tell us about yourself and your people, like, take it slow so we can understand who they are.
Yeah. Make
sure we know who is who. And I think we see in the final that one did well at that and one did not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's taking the advice from them. Poor Gigi just had a breakdown at this rehearsal because she couldn't take the advice. She got in her head and couldn't improv.
Just do it. Ru and Whoopi keep just telling me, like, just like, think on your feet, you can do this, it's just improv. And like, my mind just doesn't work that way.
And so, let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, just a quick side note. How did you feel about Gigi? Because I know you're more of a planner, so...
Yeah, it's hard when someone gets in your head and interrupts your flow and gives you the advice.
Yeah.
It's hard because all of a sudden you're like, bitch, just let me do it. Let me figure out what doesn't work, because I'm going to see your face. I'm going to hear the dead silence and the no laughter, and I'm going to know that doesn't work and I need to fix my plan.
Yeah.
But as soon as you offer me advice and tell me how to do it, I'm like, oh, I get frozen up.
Yeah.
And I think she's the same way.
Okay. It's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out.
Well, let's jump into it and see how it plays out.
RuPaul comes down the runway.
Woo! Ru!
Mama.
Bitch, I knew you had a different wig in your closet, girl. See?
This was her season 10 promo hair. So they had that one in the back, and they were like, okay, let's whip that one out, throw it on this dress, and let's go.
I ain't gonna be mad at it. The only thing I'm gonna be mad at is her nude illusion on that dress that was like clearly for a Caucasian woman. And I'm like, just sew in a new piece of fabric that's a little bit darker, or cut the shit out.
I'll give him credit. It matched her stockings of her legs.
Girl, my eye went straight to that. I was like, that dress is beautiful. What is that?
Yeah, very that. But the sparkle, the stoning, it's a minor nitpick but heel girl.
Still a heel.
Yeah.
So we start this week with the challenges, and we get 5 minutes for each bitch to give their one-woman routine.
Supposed 5 minutes.
Supposed 5 minutes. I had to put that 5 minutes in there.
You had to.
All right, and the first one that we get to see is the Jackie Cox.
Yes, and Jackie comes out in this look that I love, this 60s mod, and she is going to tell us about her childhood with her Iranian mother and her Canadian father, and like the differences. So that's a good personal act.
Yeah, Jackie got advice from them that it's not a stand-up. You don't have to plan out everything. If you're a good storyteller, tell the story.
Yeah.
Jackie comes out, gives heart, gives charisma, gives like a very personal story, and she did it so well. Talent. She had the 2 stools with the glasses on, and I loved how she went back and forth.
It was a very clear visual of how, okay, now we're mom. Yeah. Now we're dad. Very good.
That was really good. The next competitor we had was Crystal Method as
Phenomenal Phil, the exotic dance instructor. Oh, Crystal, my God, girl. Okay, so Crystal, if Gigi is like you, Crystal's like me. We don't plan shit out. Right. We just get a kooky ass concept, and we'll
get what you get.
Yeah, we're gonna fill it in later. So I was a little worried about what Crystal was gonna do.
Oh my God!
But Crystal came out in this.
When you pack a padded muscles carnival carny suit,
right?
This was the perfect time to use it. I can't imagine. Maybe she thought she was
Yeah.
going to do something else for the Snatch game. Who knows?
I don't know why, but this was so great. She comes out and she says she's Phil and that she is the one that taught Channing Tatum his moves.
Oh,
she taught The Rock how to grind.
And Betty White the jerk.
Yeah. So good.
I kind of wondered if Crystal Method was like wrote those jokes because they seemed so off the cuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If she planned them, she made it seem like they were very organic and improv.
That's what you got to do. Good job, Crystal.
Next we had Heidi.
Aphrodite Almighty in the closet.
In the closet. Heidi's doing a good old black southern family barbecue cookout.
Yeah, so RuPaul and Whoopi, I'm not sure where Whoopi is from, but Ru is a Southern girl. Yeah. So they and they're black. So they were immediately understood where Heidi was coming from, and they gave her the advice.
And we all know them characters.
We know
old
them.
Black grandma at the cookout criticizing everybody's potato salad.
Who made that? I don't eat everybody's potato salad, okay? You didn't even put the mustard in it? Yeah.
That's like me showing up at the Black Thanksgiving with this potato.
Yo, mac and cheese.
My mac and cheese and my pumpkin pie.
Side note. Yeah, throw that pumpkin pie in the trash. However,
you only make that mistake once.
In your defense, sweetie, one year we read you to filth for your mac and cheese, and you said I'm not gonna be in the bottom two again. And then another year you brought your mac and cheese, and it was significantly better.
Thank you.
So
I appreciate that.
You did your thing.
But
Heidi didn't do her thing.
Heidi didn't. Yeah, I think Heidi's biggest downfall was trying to do too many characters and not just giving them one at a time. She should have did the Black Grandma. Then she should have went to Aunt Mabel with the marshmallow salad. And then the drunk uncle. You know, she had the concept in her head, but it just didn't get planned and executed well.
Unfortunately, so this was in the bottom.
Gigi looking like a goddess coming out.
Oh, Gigi's stewardess look. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Girl look good.
She is driving Brimstone Airways straight to hell.
Driving it,
she
bitch.
Is.
She had a concept. They told her not to be so scripted, but Gigi is a scripter. Yeah. So this kind of played. I don't think she didn't do horrible because the general flow was there. Yeah. She picked on some people in the audience. That helped her a little bit.
That was a bold choice. I'll give her points for that because that can go south really fast when you try to... Because it showed that she was trying to improv. So to me, that showed that she took their advice.
Okay, I can see that.
But unlike Crystal, where I just got done saying, was it improv? Because it was so natural and organic.
Yeah.
You can tell Gigi's is not. It's like she's got the jokes planned. I laughed my ass off when she said Detroit.
But the thing is, her Maria the Robot was so good, and that felt so natural.
Yeah, true.
Even while playing a character she researched. So it's weird that Gigi can't translate that other places.
You know what the problem with Gigi is? Gigi's smart. She's got a high IQ. It. She doesn't have references, and she doesn't know like a broad range of things that she can tie into. That comes with age, too. I mean, she's probably the youngest queen on there, but... All right, then we have... Here's my Sherry Pie.
Sherry Pie! And Sherry, in rehearsal, was going to do this act where she was a fish that did psychic powers, and they told her, okay, don't be the fish, be someone talking to the fish.
Yeah.
Gives you an opportunity. Okay, Sherry's like, whatever, I got it.
Maybe
okay.
That's why her outfit looked like that. She wasn't planning on wearing that. She's like, what I got that I haven't worn yet?
Oh, yeah. The look. The look was absolutely nothing.
Sherry Pie is so fucking funny. Every time she's on, she engages me. Even if it's the same old shtick every time. But she is so comfortable doing this. You can tell.
That's what Whoopi said. She hosts, she performs, and she does it often because it is second nature to her. Yeah. And that's why the bitch went 17 minutes. She didn't even realize it.
No, she legitimately did not realize when they told her.
Miss Sherry, bitch. Come on now, honey. Bitch, you do know that I'm next, right? You're not closing the show.
You clocked it at 17 minutes. She's like, oh.
Because she's used to filling in New York for a half an hour.
And shame on Michelle for cutting her down for that. It's like, any one of them queens would have loved to have been keeping the audience in stitches for 17 minutes.
Yeah.
The reason it went by so they didn't realize that how long it was because every single minute they showed 13 minutes in, 14 minutes in. The audience was laughing.
They
You
were
heard
still in
cackling
it.
from the back. It was like, okay, then I would keep going too. Sorry. Not sorry. But sorry for Jada because she had to go last and follow that.
Right. It was probably like 11:30 midnight on set because it's a long production day. It's a lot of shit. And Jada was like, "Whoo, girl, I gotta go tell my shit." And Whoopi calls it. She was like, "Yeah, I could see that, but I was just trying to tell you, don't give up, please. You go for it. You got it." But it was kind of like Jada was just telling this she was just telling this whatever story.
Yeah, the story was not that funny. It was not told well. And
it was not told well. I think it was funny. Yeah.
I don't know. It was like, I don't know if it was Rue or Michelle that said, it was funny. There we go. The second Armenian brandy. It would have been funny if you called your girlfriend the next day and told her, like, on the phone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's funny situational, but you didn't take the audience there with you. Yeah. It's a very specific kind of funny.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a tricky. RuPaul tells us...
Category is the color purple.
So, for our color purple looks, let's tell you what we got. Josh?
This week I'm giving just a little bit of that gay guy in downtown LA that always paints his beard, a color.
Is that a read from our Stars and Stripes episode?
No, you know them. All them gay men's chorus boys that, like, put in the... But in my defense, I can't grow a beard, so this might be what I look like if I could grow a beard, and it just happened to be purple. But it's also a little bit of Professor Plum from Clue. Okay. And a tip of the hat. Professor Plum Pie to my bitch Sherry Pie.
She's my plum pie.
And this look.
Okay, so... If you guys have to know, please tell me you're gonna live. If you're not living for this look, fuck you, because I'm gonna live for it. This is so meta and so into it, and I love it. I am giving you Gaia from Captain Planet, hunty. Yes. When I was watching when I was little, and they would let all powers combine, I was like, fuck Captain Planet, I want to see Gaia. That bitch is up here walking around in an umpired caftan and flowing hair and purple streaks.
And who said they didn't have drag in 90s TV?
I'm telling you.
That bitch was like,
and do you know, to make this all the more wonderful, Gaia, voiced by Whoopi Goldberg.
Shut up. Really?
So I am giving you a Whoopi Goldberg look on the Color Purple Challenge.
Wow, way to tie it in. Does Gaia live in outer space?
She is Mother Earth.
I don't know why. I was getting like Mork and Mindy, like a Mindy or a Xanadu. I wasn't sure like where to go with that. Gaia's even better.
Here we go. First, on the runway, we had Jackie Cox. Suck up this cock.
Suck up this neon wig and this beautiful Rolling Stones mouth across here. That was a very interesting look. I would have hated it being on a lot of queens. Like, imagine Detox or Sharon Needles wearing it. I would be like, no, sorry.
Well, they would.
It's a little Party City-esque. But seeing Jackie wear it and get outside of her comfort zone was like, yeah.
Okay, this was like the first time I felt like she really went for a non-era look. Mm-hmm. Her looks are very stylized in an era. So this was great. Purple people eat her.
They're either era or they're Arab. Not kidding.
Heel.
Nice. Next down the runway, Crystal. Speaking of purple people eaters, this was like a little purple Monsters Inc. doll.
Monsters Inc., where the wild things are.
Yeah.
Philip with the purple crayon. That, if y'all remember him, he had his purple crayon, girl. Ooh, I should have did his look. Anyway, Crystal. Well, Crystal's monster. Oh, I lived. It was made up of all those different rags.
Yes, that was cool. That's a creative look. That is a heel for me.
Mm-hmm. Heel.
Next on the runway was Heidi in a closet.
Heidi. Oh, Heidi looks so damn beautiful.
Heidi looked beautiful. Heidi was in just this eleganza. Talk about a queen This is the kind of look you get at the end of the night after that last, you get the last call for alcohol and the last queens come up with the costume change and they got this ball gown on and they just do the ballad.
Right, that Whitney Mariah ballad. Just give it. You've done this a time or two. Sunset Riviera.
I love the ballad. You didn't have to bounce around. Just take the dollars.
Sunset was a ballad queen.
Suck them in, just like that.
Heidi, yeah.
I'm going to give it a crock, Heidi, and I'll tell you why.
What? After all that?
Yeah, you look so beautiful. I'm not going to take that away from you, but it was a prom dress. It was a dress that you could have just went out and bought before. There was no creativity to it, and I think in the top 6 it needs that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Here we are, the top 6. I'm going to give it a heel.
Next on the runway, Gigi Good.
Gigi Good. And she was giving us a fun-loving 1960s sleuthing character that we cannot say.
She likes to smoke weed and ride in the mystery machine.
Well, I think she likes to hop off with men with big ascots.
I think she does too.
Gigi Good. Girl, we see you. This was sickening. I know. Mommy helped you make it.
Right. I love the sleeves. Cheers to Gigi's mom. Those are cool. It was like a see-through tulle or something.
Tulle sleeves with glitter.
Yeah.
The color of the neon tights of the green was so right. Gigi, highest heel. Highest heel.
Heel, bitch, heel. Next on runway, Sherry Pie.
Sherry Pie. And she was giving cats?
Yeah, some kind of like boa. It was almost like Candor and Ebb meets Andrew Lloyd Webber, because you had the boas and all the shit of Chicago and those big dance numbers, but then you had this weird, like, the little cat head. She didn't have a wig on, and she looked not balanced. Did you notice that? She, like, it's tiny little head, big everything else.
It's very slick. I'm going to give it a heel because it was a reference to the Cheshire Cat, who is specifically a purple cat with that shit-eating grin, and her makeup looked good. So I'll give it a heel.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a crock this week, Sherry. Okay. I'm sorry, love you, girl. Not your best look.
Last, but not least at all, was Jada Essence Hall.
What is the essence of a hall?
Oh, and every week, my God.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. This is a pageant queen. This is definitely gorgeous. I'm going to give Jada my highest heel.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll clap for that because this was so Parisian chic. Nikki Doll is at home pissed that she didn't wear this.
Nikki Doll's just at home pissed, let's be honest.
But shout out to Dahlia. They still calling the broccoli out. She was there.
Broccoli in the bag.
Right? We still ain't talking about Aiden.
Okay, so let's talk about
Brandon and Josh's tops and bottoms. Yes! So we still are 6 girls, so we have 3 on top and 3 on the bottom.
Yep, top, Sherry, Crystal, Jackie.
Sherry, Crystal, Jackie. That's what I had.
We agreed. All right.
But I had Crystal winning.
I had Crystal winning too.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I think we both nailed it right on the head this week because I had also Heidi and Jada doing the lip sync.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen you probably put Gigi on there.
No, I put Heidi and Jada because I objectively, as much as I want Gigi on the bottom at this point, Jada's just was worse.
Yeah, and Brandon has put the little he made me think about, like, the runway look isn't the big judge category. It really is what they're doing for their challenge. And so I really took that into account this week because I love Jada's look, but I hated Jada's story on the runway.
Yeah.
I mean, on the challenge.
Yeah.
Crystal Method. Congratulations, you're the winner of this week's challenge. That means Heidi and Jada. I'm sorry, my dears, but you are both up for elimination. 2 queens stand before me. Ladies, this is your last chance to impress me and save yourself from elimination.
So we have a lip sync, and we're doing Prince's 1999.
Yes, the purple enigmatic one himself. And thank you, guys, for doing for doing him. I know it's a lot to get his music right. There's still fights with the rights, but if you were gonna have a purple challenge, it needed to have been Prince
or the Purple People Eater, and we didn't want to hear that. So thank you.
Unless Jackie was on the bottom, then we would have lived.
Jackie and Cherry.
No, Jackie and Crystal.
Oh,
two fucking monsters inks on the bottom saying to Purple People. Girl, I would have lived.
There you go. So another week is down. Unfortunately, this week we have to say goodbye to our lovely hiding in the closet, heading back to North Carolina.
This was, Rue, I think this was the first time Rue really just stopped to let a girl know. So Heidi is special. Rue said, Heidi, move to LA, move to Manhattan, because they are going to book you. They are going to call you. Get ready, girl. You going to be a star.
Yeah.
And it's the truth.
And that is true.
So
good luck to you, Heidi. We're looking forward to seeing you and what the great things you're going to do.
So top 5.
Hell
Heidi's good. She's going to be Miss Congeniality. It's all going to be fun. It's going to be wonderful.
Yes.
And until the next
I'm
time.
about half a bottle deep in this Armenian brandy. So
Oh, God.
Here we go. And it's not even noon yet. Bye.